we need to feed in plastic also. So I guess plastic we will send through on the same height later. That's fine. Okay. So this one should be from here and then same height, but 2 down, like so. If only it would show me what was straight. But it will not. Okay. There we are. So that's the cable coming through. Okay, I have a better idea. Cable goes in at the same height. I think that's how we do it. As the sheets, so here. Yeah. Good. That's the cable coming in. Nice. Then we power you guys on. Okay, good. So now we have the cable coming in. Now we will need it to support it with plastic and what was the other part? And circuit boards. So simply just making plastic from here. We will send the concrete through here. It's nice that we have this height on the belts. Good. And let's do some plastic. And simply we will just take one of the unused oil resources. It's a little further than I expected it to be. Why did it not show this one? That is strange. Okay, well, we have this oil slick here. It's impure, I believe. So let's double check what we can make. So at regular speed, we can make 60 oil. And let's see if we turn all of that into plastic. What will then happen? Then we can make 40 plastic per minute. And we need 100. Okay. So what can we do with heavy oil residue though? We can make polymer resin, but can we do something interesting with that? So plastic, recycled plastic, not here. So not in this case. I want to see if there are good plastic recipes that I could maybe use. So Satisfactory plastic recipes. Okay. Alternate recipes. No, I don't have an option to turn that into something else. What if, and I think this is a little too late to consider, silicon. Okay, yeah. So there aren't really any good recipes online from what I can see, which is fine. I just have to figure out how to deal with the heavy oil residue then. Um, yeah, okay. That is a bit annoying. So I will just have to run this machine, because if I fill up the tank with the heavy oil residue, I will just it will stop all the machines from working. So I will have to do that somehow. I want to check on our capacity also. All of the fuel generators seem to be running fully. Capacity is staying stable. Good. So the changes that I made recently definitely did fix that issue where the fuel generators were running out. Good. We're actually very good on consumption. We're consuming very little out of our full capacity. So we're good on that. Heavy oil residue. Okay, good. This is sticking through from the refinery. That's easy to deal with. If it was the oil extractor, it would have been a different story. Okay. Good. So I think with the resin, I guess we can use it to make even more plastic. Yeah. Hmm. That is interesting. So 40 per minute. This needs 60. I would still have to deal with the residue. So I can only make petroleum from residue, and that's it. Okay. And then, is there anything I can do with the residue? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, so that's the... We need to calculate this out then. We need 100 plastic per minute. So that means, let's say 2 machines making 50 per minute. Just for math's sake. Okay. And that means 50 heavy oil residue per minute. And that means 75 times 2 of oil, which is 150. Can you even make 150? Just about. But that's also your maximum capacity. Is that correct? 250%, I guess so. Okay. Oh, I have to deal with a spammer. Good. Okay. Sure. So that's fine. And then we use the residue, which is 50. To make petroleum coke. And a lot of it. And I think we will simply just sink all of that, because I don't care for it at the moment, at least. Maybe in the future I will, but yeah, that will be the idea, I think. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to scan for coal. So what about this oil here? This is normal. I think we should rather take from the normal node. So that we don't have to overclock like crazy. Hurt myself, but it's fine. Okay. Good. So that's the idea. So let's make use of this one instead. I also want to avoid using the power shards if I can, right? Or at least use as few as possible. So I think it's better this way. Good. Blow things up. Nice. And then the oil extractor goes here. Good. I'll want to move the oil way out of here. Simply for one reason only. And that is to avoid the chimney going through the floor. From the refineries. So we'll just run it along here. So we get out towards the water. We will build a bigger platform. I don't think the platform needs to be that big. But we'll see. Maybe it will. Okay. This is fine. So we needed 150 oil. Just one power shard should be enough. Good. Let's take power from here. And then you should start pumping oil. Nice. Then refineries. We will need to make use of We need 100, so we need 5 refineries. Okay. That's doable. We can place it like here. And this is perfectly in the middle. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Let's look at what the ma'am gave us. Alclad casing and wet concrete. Okay. Oh, let's put a new hard drive to scan. There we go. So then we do the pipeline. We will just use Mark II, even though it might be a bit overkill. It doesn't matter that much. Should go straight. You are slightly misaligned, I think. How did I end up building it misaligned? Okay. Let's rebuild the refineries then. Okay. Good. Let's place you like here. 1, 2, 3. And 4, 5. Good. We will use a regular junction in front of you. And then T junctions. Okay. For these two. Good. And then we go straight mode into here. And there we are. All of you should be making plastic. Just put it in manually. Okay, good. So we have those pipes filled up. Now we just need to provide power. Wire is too long. Okay. Like so. I can send you up to here and then daisy chain along. There we are. So that's the plastic that has to be made. Amazing. Did I really place them the wrong way around? Ah. Okay, well, let's try again. Okay, like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Good. At least I know how to count. Okay, and then we try to daisy chain again. And now you guys are doing your work. Good. Okay. So that's 100 plastic per minute. Then the residue we will be making 50 of. Let us use a T-junction. Here should be fine. I don't like it. Can I rotate in like a different? Doesn't seem like it. Allowing it to be split 3 ways. Is there something in here? So I guess maybe that's just not possible. Invalid aim location. So I cannot turn these. That is very surprising. And it does make my life more difficult. I would have expected to be able to do that, but I guess not. Okay. Well, I will then make a weird amalgamation. That is the only thing I can think of currently. Okay. We will then just merge the middle here. Like this. And you will generally just go straight, that's fine. Maybe there is a better way than what I'm thinking of, and there likely is. But this is just how we'll do it. Because I want the pipelines to be unobstructed. Okay. Then we do the simple merger here in front of you. And we send you up here. One more, because then we can see the belt. And we just merge you all together here. Like so. The oil residue can go in this direction. Good. So we will T-junction here. Yep. Looks good. Okay. Hello, hello, Garden Elf. How's work today? Okay. Good. This is how we will do it. Let's look at the map. This was the last hard drive that we will do. For now, at least. Plastic smart plating. Interesting. Heavy encased frame. Okay. How many were we making per minute with this? 2.8, 12. Bit busy. Lunchtime, nice. It's the lunchtime game. I wonder. It's probably some pasta, I could imagine. But yep, indeed. Pasta is just impossible to beat, right? Okay, so we will make 50 heavy oil residue per minute. So we just need these machines to at 75. Yeah. So 25 and 25. Good. There we have it. Vegan heavy cream, green pesto and peas to make the sauce. Nice. And added fresh vegan mozzarella. Nice. Okay. Then we will do a sink here. Okay. Where exactly? Like here. It should work. And the merger in front. Belts. Finally. There we are. Then we can connect you guys. And you should have started working. But you haven't because you're not connected. That is why. At least there's a simple reason for that. Good. I also have pasta off, and yes, I'm planning to make pasta today. But let's see if my plans change. Okay, then we simply just power you on. Okay, good. Now we're sinking the petroleum coke also. It depends on what's on sale, I would say. Unless you mean like the full pasta dish. But in terms of pasta, like I eat anything from spaghetti to fusilli to penne to rigatoni to yeah, kind of anything as long as it's on a good price. $62 coupons is nice. I wonder how much power the sink takes. 30. It tastes better when cheap, definitely. Price is a big factor. Okay, then we will simply just take this down And we send you straight. So this is the spot that we will just line up with the coal up here. And we will make a conveyor hole in the middle here. Okay, conveyor lift goes out this way. There we are.